Tonight is Paddy's turn to cook, so he's out on the beach looking for inspiration. So this is Chef Paddy Brown.
Yes.
And what exactly are you cooking for us tonight?
It's a surprise.
All right.
Everything I cook's a surprise. just driven up from England to cook for the Scottish for the evening.
Right.
Give them a treat.
Mm-hmm.
We're putting a bit of herb in. If you hang on a minute, I'll tell you what it is. Oh, it's the wrong one.
Tarragon.
Bit of that. Oh, this is a nice little pot.
Mm-hmm.
Give that a nice stir. Want the heat not too hot. Don't want them herbs to catch on the pan.
I'm impressed with the quantities.
Decent quantities.
I'm impressed with how much you put in.
You put decent in. I've had that. You have to put good quantities in, otherwise. You know, one of my big lessons, I bought a tagine, and it come with a recipe book, and it said cook the stuff in a pan and pour it in a tagine to serve it. And I thought that isn't what I wanted. So I got on YouTube, and this African lady was cooking with a tagine, and she put handfuls of herbs and spices in on vegetables, and I copied it, and there's a flavour. But so yeah, to all your viewers, don't be scared to use herbs and spices.
Good stuff. Well, we're not having tagine tonight, are we?
We're not having tagine tonight.
All right.
No.
Right, I'll come back to you once you've got more ingredients on the go.
It's been a pleasure.
So, Chef Paddy.
Yes.
What else have you put into the pans?
So since your last look, we've added some freshly peeled, sliced, fresh garlic.
Oh, nice.
And mushrooms. Normally we'd use wild mushrooms, but we couldn't get any, so we bought sort of the cheapest mushrooms in the shop, which happen to be these big, wild, chunky things. And I think they're gonna be all right. You don't have to spend a lot of money, especially if it's mine, to get a good meal.
I like your spatula.
Oh yes, yeah.
The shape of a guitar, or is it a ukulele?
It makes the food sing.
I love it.
That's looking business, Chef Paddy. It's coming along. I think we're just going to add a slight touch more of oil. We're going to add a little bit more oil so that when we add the rice, it's important that it gets a coating of oil. And ideally the heat wants to turn up at that point till you get that rice coated in oil and it becomes translucent. That's a nice word.
That's a lovely word.
Translucent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry about your health. It's all about the flavour.
Yeah, it's not like shiny food.
Thank you, Dave. Next goes the rice. Now, it's very important with all cooking that you get quantities correct. So about that much is something like that in there. Measuring, it's important. Thank you, Dave. As I say, for this, we're just going to turn up the heat a bit. This is where the stirring becomes really important. Much more difficult when you're doing two pans at once, but really important because we don't want that rice to stick, but we do want it to get a good coating and keep all them flavours.
Right.
Dave, once you see Creamo's video, you'll know how to do this. I'm not pouring it in yet.
All right, is the wine for the rice?
Oh yeah.
That's even better.
That's why we whack the heat up on it, and then when we put the wine in, we get that real nice sizzle. And burn the alcohol off as quick as we possibly can.
Right.
Just the flavour.
Somebody's been giving you lessons or what? Oh, have you been?
I've been watching you more than you know, Creamo. All them times I used to come to your restaurant, it wasn't to eat, it was just to spy.
Do you believe him, Dave?
Of course I do. World-renowned international chef, Creamo.
Yeah. What are you doing next?
So, we've got that really up to a nice temperature now. We're going to open a bottle of wine.
Wow, look
And
at
we're
that.
going to put a decent glass in each. And we're going to hear that sizzle.
I can hear it from here. Wow.
And we're keeping that temperature good and high. We're going to burn that alcohol off, leaving just the flavour. But we're going to make sure that that rice soaks up all of that wine.
Looks really good. So what are you putting in now?
Stock earlier. We're making two types of risotto. We're making a fish one, seafood, and we're making a chicken stock. And of course, a little earlier today, we bought the chicken. I took all the bones out of it. I boiled the chicken bones for about 3 hours to make the stock. Actually, no, I bought oxos, but you could do that if you wanted to.
I nearly believed you there.
Yeah, no, making your own stock is far better if you have the time. But oxo cubes are pretty good. Don't even have to be a brand name, you know. I often use them from cheaper German supermarkets. Don't want to give too much away.
Great.
So now we're adding that stock. That rice is going to soak up that stock until it just becomes just less than chewy, and then we're going to serve it.
Good stuff.
With the lemon.
When will you be adding the meats or the fish?
Last 5 minutes.
Right.
The fish and the meat is all pre-cooked, just pre-cooked. It's cooked fresh, but it's pre-cooked, and all we will do is simply warm it up for 5 minutes with it. It doesn't need any more cooking, but it won't overcook it by just warming it up. It should still be good.
Good stuff. So Dave, you're helping the chef here.
I am,
Have
yes.
you had your instructions?
Yeah, well, Chef Paddy has been a good mentor of mine for many years.
Right.
One of his many skills is actually teaching me how to cook and be a good stirrer. I'm quite a perfectionist when it
Right,
comes to
at stirring.
So
Right.
yeah, I'm feeling very at home at the moment.
Very good.
But I'm looking forward to sampling this meal that Chef Paddy's cooked. It looks extremely tasty. We've got some more ingredients to go in, coming shortly.
Right.
But yeah,
It's looking very good. Keep stirring.
I will, yes.
Chef Paddy, you know, I mean, I've just noticed for the last half hour you've been standing drinking wine and eating nuts while Dave has been stirring and all sorts. So,
Well,
can you tell me the reason behind that?
When I mean, I haven't focused on a lot of cooking, but my hero is Floyd. I've learned such a lot from Floyd. I mean, I never really watched him cook, but I did watch the guy drink when he was on TV, and I can't fault him. You know, get someone to do the stirring, pour yourself a glass of wine.
Exactly, give him the instructions.
Sit back and relax. Yeah. I mean, it's all over by the shouting now. Well done, Dave.
I'd love a drink as well. Yeah, it's taking shape nicely.
Do you think it's going to be enough for 6 people here?
I think this will just do 6 people nicely. If it doesn't, we can always fall back on the 300 blocks of cheese we all seem to have bought, which won't fit in the fridge.
So have you enjoyed being the commie chef?
I have. I've enjoyed it immensely. I've loved the experience and the challenge and the opportunity more than anything else, to be guided by Chef Paddy and Chef Cremo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's been enlightening, I've got to say, in many ways. I've learned how to drink a little bit more in the process, whilst I'm being chefing. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to eating this
So am I.
tasty dish.
In fairness, Dave, your stirring's been beautiful. I admit your drinking skills need to come on a bit. But your stirring, you've got it perfect. But I've just been given another tip, is to add a knob of butter, which I've never done before, and I'm not particularly into healthy eating, so it doesn't matter. And I think this is just about there now. So we're just going to put a little knob of butter in each, just to help give that its creaminess. And I think this is going to taste it. I'm just going to dip that spoon and get that creaminess in there. I think this is going to taste.
Can you see the shine there straight away?
Yeah, it's. I don't think we're far away. So I'm going to taste of that.
Al dente?
A little. Almost there. Just a little bit slow on the outside rings, but it's almost there. I think another 3 glasses of wine, that'll be ready.
For you perhaps, yeah.
So you've added some Parmesan cheese now here.
We've added some Parmesan. We've just got the liquid just good enough to soak up that bit of Parmesan, and oh, that's.
And the diners are arriving.
The diners are arriving. This is going to taste so good. And you know, to be fair, I've chopped a few onions and a bit of garlic, but the credit's got to go to Dave.
Definitely.
It's all in the action of the stirring,
Yeah.
and Dave's done the most of it.
Well, thank you very much, Chef
Yeah.
Paddy.
No, you're very welcome, Dave. It's been a pleasure drinking that wine and watching you.
I'll dehydrate you, but I'm great.
So we're gonna dish out and see what it tastes like. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we should all try a bit, but we should make sure Callum has enough of that one for him, and then yeah, we can all try a bit. And a little glass of wine. Are you drinking white?
Yeah.
I've got some beautiful white there.
Which one?
The
Pinot.
silver, no, the silver bit. Oh, silver bay. Oh, will you taste?
You think of it, Dave?
Well, I haven't tasted a wee mouthful.
Mm-hmm.
It's extremely nice.
That's
Very
very
flavoursome.
well done.
Yeah.
You did a good job. Huh?
Lovely.
Lovely. Callum, are you enjoying the chicken one?
Yeah, it's fine.
And Chef,
I'm really just continuing with the wine. I really don't care
are you not
about
bothered?
the food, no.
It's delicious.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.